Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week we are going to talk about people's perception of you and kind of like disappointment of their perceptions of you. I feel like I've been talking about this a lot with my friends. I've been dealing with this a lot in my personal and work life, and I thought, what better way to unpack this than with you? So, what do I mean by like perception and disappointment? So I feel like in my situation, people often think of me as like the uplifter, like the light in the room, like the fun, always happy, like living an awesome life, like that kind of person, which I am. I have all of those things. But when I do have like an off day, or if I am like unhappy or like frustrated or going through something, it's like I'm not warranted in having those feelings. And it's like people are like taken by surprise or like taken aback when I express those feelings. So I tend to not express them, or like tell my mama typically, or Terrell, because they have no choice but to listen to me. But I think that it's weird that people expect for people that are these happy people, or are the people that are, I guess people think of as like put together, to not have the other side of things. And when they do, like, it's not like you're able to express yourself as openly as I think that I would like to. So yeah, I just think that I want to try to break that stigma of like being the, like, you know, there's like those gifs or memes that are like check on your strong friend. Like, I don't know if I'm necessarily the strong friend in all of my friendships, but I'm definitely like the fun, the light, like people can, like, I'm like a prayer warrior. Like I'm always like, oh, like I'll like pray for you, I'll do all these different things. And it's like, sometimes I don't feel like that's reciprocated, and I want to understand how I can better articulate my feelings, and I can better let people know that like, yo, I deal with stuff too. Like, I'm like, stuff isn't always happy-go-lucky, and like, and just because things aren't happy-go-lucky doesn't mean that I'm like depressed, or like I'm like totally on the opposite end of the spectrum. Like, I'm allowed to have highs and lows. I'm allowed to deal with things in the way that I deal with them. But I guess what I'm trying to do is understand how the way that I am as like the light or like the happy person, but also the person who I am, which is like sometimes I'm confused, sometimes I'm frustrated, sometimes I don't know, can like come together and like be me and not looked at as like good and bad. It's like, it's just both of these things come together to make me who I am. Why is that? Why do people think that because you show human emotion that something's wrong with you? Or like yeah, like you're not acting like yourself. Like, I literally was asked that. I was in a meeting, and I wasn't like I was just kind of in like a rut type of mood, like I just wasn't happy, and someone literally was like, you don't seem like yourself. And I was like, just because I'm sitting here quietly listening to you, I'm not myself. Like, this is a part of who I am. And like, I just think I need to understand how to better articulate that, and like make it be known that like, yes, I am this happy person, but yes, I'm also this person that can like deal with things and go through things and not always be this like happy-go-lucky. And it doesn't mean anything's wrong. It may just mean that I'm going through something. Like, yeah, I just want it to be known that like you can have a range of emotions and be a range of a person, and it doesn't mean that like because I don't meet your perception, or I'm not what you think I should be, is a bad thing, and I'm not acting like that. So I'm really trying to like unpack this and understand how to make this work for my everyday life. So some of the things that I'm gonna try and do, I've reached out to, or I haven't reached out to, I've done my research on a therapist, because I just heard that like there's nothing wrong with therapy. There's nothing wrong with getting a therapist. I think that that's something that I will benefit greatly from, so that I can talk to someone and just kind of better understand like where my thoughts are and like how to better develop myself. Something that I've been doing, which I will continue to do, is pray and have like a circle of people around me that are prayer warriors and are believers in God. Like I'm in this little daily devotional, shout out to Dom, that kind of walks me through like it's called mindfulness. It's from the Holy Bible app, so y'all should definitely download it. But within the Holy Bible app, they have these different plans, and this is called Battlefield of the Mind devotional. I sent it to my mama too. Battlefield of the Mind, and it's super helpful. I feel like it gave me the tools, like it shows me in the Bible exactly where God is giving me the tools of the things that I need to fight against the negativity that's in my life. And just kind of sometimes feeling like I'm not enough. Like this is bringing it all back to the word, which is super important. And then I'm just also being more open about like the fact that I am dealing with things. Like I'm not perfect. I have highs, I have lows, and like literally when I left my last company, I was like, I wasn't super unhappy, but I just wasn't happy. I wasn't my happiest. And like some of my friends had no idea. They were like, oh, you're switching companies, you must have got like more money or something. And I was just like, no, I was actually not happy. Like I wanted to be happy, which is why I left, to find something that would make me happy. And they were like, what? We had no idea. Like we thought you were good. Like you always seem to be good. So I think I want to work on not always trying to act level-headed, or not trying to always act like everything's cool, you know, because I feel like that in a way is hindering me from being able to express myself, from being able to let people see that like I am human and I have multiple sides to who I am. And yeah, that's kind of what I have been dealing with or going through recently. I don't have all the answers, but I will keep you guys updated as I try to figure this whole thing called life out. This may be like a lifetime type of challenge. I know I do a lot of challenges, so this might be like a lifetime challenge, figuring this out and figuring out how to be my best self. But if you guys are dealing with something similar to this, or if you have advice or I don't know, ideas, please comment below and let me know. Make sure that you like this video and all my other videos, and make sure that you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.